I decided to test out Interceptor badge on Hall of Fame to see if what people say about it was true. If you feel like this badge is trash, useless, or it don't work, I'm here to change your mind. Stay tuned.
Can't get you out of my mind, no. Said I think about you all of the time, yeah. Been imagining you all in my bed, whoa. Hey, cause you been running round in my head, yeah. Hey, I can't get you out of my mind, no. Said I think about you all of the time.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Stumpy, man. I'm back with another video. Now, real quick before I get into the video, if you guys want to see the fastest defensive method to get defensive badges in my career, get this video to 1,000 likes and I'll drop a video on how to get defensive badges fast. Now I'm gonna show you guys a couple clips on how Interceptor works, and then I'm gonna show y'all my badge lineup, and then I'm gonna show y'all gameplay of me getting like 6 steals, 10 steals in 1 quarter. Now only thing about the Interceptor badge that I can say is that you have to know how to set yourself up for the steal. And what I mean by that is, if you look closely in the clips, before the pass was made, I would line myself up perfectly aligned with the pass to get the steal. Watch this. See how he runs down the middle? I put myself perfectly in front of the lane to get the pass. Now, one thing about Interceptor badge, it'll give you a higher chance of getting the steal. As you can see, my dude jumped up for the steal right there. Once you put yourself in position, it's like about a 99% chance of you getting a steal. Now, you will know if you don't position yourself right. You either tip the pass or get completely thrown out the play. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you guys my exact badge lineup when I'm using Interceptor. So, I'm going to just show y'all right now. So, when I have Interceptor on, I like to put Interceptor on Hall of Fame with Defensive Leader, Intimidator, Pick Dodger, and Rebound Chaser. Now, this may change depending if I'm playing 2s or 3s, but it's kind of harder to get steals at the park because there's not that many people on the court, so there's not that many people they could pass it to, and most of the time they don't even pass it. So I had to test this out at the rec. Now I'm gonna show y'all this quick game of rec. It's a quarter of me just getting 6 steals in 1 quarter. It's actually ridiculous what I was doing. Alright, y'all, so picture this. Picture it's the first quarter, 2 minutes left, and you currently have 2 steals. I'm about to get 4 straight steals in less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now listen, that's 1 steal right there. Look, like I said, with the Interceptor badge, all you have to do is line yourself up with the pass and then just press X, just time it. Now you'll know if you time it good, you'll either get the pass, like you either completely catch the ball or you'll tip it towards the teammate. You'll know if you don't line yourself up good or don't press it in time if the pass goes over your head, you get thrown out the play, or the pass still gets made to the person and you almost had it type kind of thing. Now, the best thing about using Interceptor badge is not only will you get a lot of steals, like I'm talking a lot, but you'll get better at playing passing lanes when you don't have it on. Even when you don't have it on, you're gonna still try, like no matter what build you're on, you're gonna try to you're gonna start lining yourself up with passes. Even if you're on, let's say you're a guard, you know, you don't even have that many defensive badges to choose from. Let's say you just go for passing lanes. It will just turn you to a defensive phenom because you're so used to trying to go for the passing lane with Interceptor that not having Interceptor on, you still try to go for steals. Now, there's been times where I got almost 20 steals in a single game with the Interceptor, but I didn't record because I didn't plan on making this a video. But I did some research on Interceptor badge, and it turns out not that many people made a video on it, and not that many people think the badge is good. So I have to, you know, go do some test trial and error to show you guys that this badge is actually good. Now, as you can see, I got 3 steals in 1 quarter. Now think about it like this: I am about to get 3 more steals in less than a minute. I got 6 steals in 1 quarter. Look, that's a steal right there. Like, if you put Interceptor on and you already have good pass lane defense, you're going to be a god. Now, I'm not saying my defense is just A1. I'm not saying my defense is godly, but I've always been known to play passing lanes. So I just wanted to see, like, I could get steals. Look at this. Oh my god. And I'm about to get 1 more steal before the end of the quarter. Like, I could get steals without Interceptor badge, but it just like like the game would finesse me. Like I would never get the full on steal. The pass would go through my hands, it'll get tipped. But as soon as I put the whole Interceptor badge on, I promise you, there's not a single time where I wasn't perfectly lined up and didn't get the steal. It was actually insane how good this badge is. I'm surprised not that many people use it. I'm surprised not that many people talk about it. You don't even have to be a look. My defensive rating is in the high 70s, but I've Hall of Fame defending badges, so it boosts my defense up. Let's say you have a high 90, a high 80 steal rating and defense rating. You're going to be a freaking phenom with Hall of Fame Interceptor. Just watch this. I just line myself up perfectly every time. Press X, I time it. I'm not saying you get a steal every time. There is a skill to it. You have to line yourself up and time it. Now, that's pretty much the end of this quarter. I'm gonna get into the next gameplay with this badge, and I'm telling you, this badge is super underrated, and I'm gonna prove it to you in this video. Now, when you're playing Park and you're trying to get steals with Intimidator, you don't get as much steals playing Rec and Pro-Am for the simple fact that it's not that many people on the court, especially on the twos. There's only 3 other people other than you on the court, and 9 times out of 10, people are not just gonna be passing the ball. Now, as you can see, I'm lagging at the top of your screen. I don't know what was going on, but it's just harder to get steals at the Park for the simple fact is, 1, because not that many passes are being thrown because of how many people on the court, and 2, Park difficulty is higher than Rec. I think Park has the highest difficulty. Stage has the lowest difficulty. So in general, Park, since the difficulty is higher, ratings are down. Like when I say ratings, what I mean by is the chances of you graining every shot is slim compared to Stage. Stage you can grain almost every shot because of the difficulty. Stage you could get a steal almost every time because of the difficulty. Park has a higher difficulty, so it's like when you go for steals, when you try to shoot threes, or you get contact dunks, it's kind of harder because of the difficulty. Now, that's the only thing that's kind of a downside about Interceptor is the situations are not going to be as common unless you're playing against a team that's like that just forces the pass every time. Now, when you see me get 6 or 7 steals in 1 quarter, you can obviously see that the team is forcing passes. They don't have no real offense. They're just trying to pass the ball repeatedly. And once you pick up on that as a defender or a player in general, you just start to abuse the Interceptor, and it's like there's nothing you can do because they think, like, from their point of view, they might think that the person is open because you're baiting them or because you're playing the lane. So they're gonna be like, oh, you're open, I'm gonna pass it to you because you look open. And if when you line yourself up with Hall of Fame Interceptor, it's like there's no way you cannot get the pass. That's one point I was trying to make about Interceptor. Is like, to casual players, you know, people who play the game from time to time who don't, you know, try, they might see that person is open, but a comp player would say that's a bad pass when the casual player would think that's a good pass because they're open. Because when you play the lane and have Interceptor on, you can literally steal the ball almost every time. But let's say, like, you don't even have to be a lockdown to use Interceptor. Like, I have a friend who's a sharpshooter, right? He's a sharpshooter facilitator, 6'7". His arms is not even maxed. This dude has gold Interceptor on. He literally steals everything that comes near him. Everything that comes near him, he steals the ball every single time. Now, that's why I feel like Interceptor is a very underrated badge. Some defending badges, you'll have to be a lockdown for it to even work. Like let's say you have, or for example, let's say you have pickpocket on, right? Obviously this year, I don't know what's good with this game, but this year pickpocket, I feel like guards get more steals than lockdowns in general. Just, I don't know why. Like, I don't even use pickpocket this year because I feel like it don't work. But for instance, last year, let's say a play sharp get pickpocket, right? Lockdowns last year was extremely OP. If you didn't dribble glitch last year, the ball would be stolen almost 90% of the time. If you didn't dribble glitch. But if you had a guard with pickpocket or a badge, or that badge, you will not get as much steals as a lockdown because it went by stats with badges. Now this year it's all about badges. Like, my steal was only a 77. I only have a 77 rating steal, and that's at 99 too. No, I think that's at 98 or 97. It's one of those. I think my steal maxes out at a 79, I believe. My steal is not that high, but since I have the badge on Hall of Fame, it brings it to a higher extent. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys want to see my defensive method, get this video to 1,000 likes. It's been your boy Stumpy, man. I'm out. Peace.